Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. It's nanayaatresses here once again. Today I wanted to talk to you guys about something that I have been experiencing. I have been going through a certain period of angst, a bit of jealousy. I have been feeling envious of others who are currently thriving in their lives, and mainly because I feel inadequate. It's sad to admit, but it's true. Let me just snitch on myself a little bit. I thought at 27, I'd already be married with a child, preparing for my next, because I thought I was going to get married at 25 and have my first kid at 26. But that didn't happen for me. It just didn't. I didn't pick the right people to date. Obviously, it reflected in how things have turned out for me so far. And when it comes to even here on YouTube, there are some creators that I genuinely enjoy their content, and some others that I watch their content and they're not doing anything spectacular and they're not even that great, but they have all these views and all these subscribers and they're doing so well. Why can't it be me though? And the truth is, I'm the problem. Shout out to Taylor Swift's anti-hero. It's me. Hi, I'm the problem. It's me. Because I'm not very consistent. And I also think that in 2020, I was extremely consistent. I was posting a lot of videos. I was really putting myself out there. And I still didn't get monetized on YouTube. And I still didn't get like a huge jump in subscribers. And so that's really discouraged me. Also, moving on to the fact that I love talking about like hair and beauty and stuff, but specifically for relaxed hair, because I've gotten to a certain point in my hair journey where I have gotten lazy with my hair. I don't, it's like now I know how to grow my hair, so that is no longer a goal for me. A goal for me now is just to enjoy my hair, whatever that means. So that can look like over processing my hair, even though I didn't used to do that. Now I do. Like now I relax my hair like bone straight. Whereas previously when I wanted to grow my hair out, I wasn't doing that. That also looks like thinking about dyeing my hair, which is something that I never advise anybody to do when they're trying to grow long, relaxed hair. But it's something that I want to do now, mainly because I'm not so focused on growing out my hair. Like I'm just enjoying my hair right now. And I don't want to talk about relaxed hair anymore. And I feel like a huge portion of my channel was heavily focused on growing out relaxed hair. And that was all I was talking about when I first came on here, because I mean, that was even the reason I created the channel, right? Deciding to stop talking about it and trying to talk about something else is not working. It's not working anymore because the people who are subscribed, you guys, you don't care about other things that I want to talk about. You care about relaxing, and that is why you're subscribed. So now I'm over here like, oh no, listen to me talk about something completely different from the reason why you subscribe. It's like, nah, keep it to yourself. And I've been experiencing that. So there's this creator on here. She used to do a lot of DIY home projects, and I don't know what happened, but I think and also she was not very consistent initially. But then she completely rebranded. She was talking about like self improvement and finances and stuff like that. And little by little, she has been introducing some of her DIY stuff, lots of lifestyle content, and people are like gravitating to it. And it's amazing to see, and I am happy for her in that regard. But then at the same time, it makes me question that why can't I have that rebrand? Why can't I come back as somebody who likes to talk about like lifestyle stuff, talk about emotions that I'm feeling and adulting and how it's been really hard for me, because adulting has been whooping my ass, to be honest with you guys. But adulting has been putting me through it. I'm extremely disillusioned about how I thought adulting was gonna look like versus how it actually is. And I have been getting the shock of my life, like every step of the way. Sorry, my makeup thing is here. I've been getting the shock of my life every step of the way, because the way I thought my life was going to go, it didn't go that way at all. And I think I was so sold on the idea of what it's supposed to be. So when it didn't happen like that, it's I've been having a difficult time adjusting. Okay. Even this year, up until last month, early this month, I was feeling like, what is the point? Because I've been going through a very difficult time in my life. There's a car passing. I've been going through a very difficult time in my life, and it's only now that like things are kind of getting better, and I've been getting some wins that I was like, "Ugh, this is amazing, you know." And only now that I'm trying to learn how to remove myself from the feeling of, if things don't go this way, it means I've failed. And I am somebody who has struggled a lot with failing. Even though I've been failing a lot and catching a lot of L's for the past 3 years, I'm extremely scared of failing, especially because in school, I was such a good student. Like, anybody who knows me from school will tell you I was not a dummy. Even though I know that, especially now, people look at me and be like, oh, you're pretty, so you might not be very smart. But back in school, I was bullied for not being pretty. So I heavily relied on my intelligence and how smart I was to deem myself as somebody of value, right? And for someone like me, I was thriving a lot in school because in school everything is kind of structured, and I'm somebody who requires structure. And whenever there's a bit of structure, I thrive because I know that, okay, from point A we go to point B, like there's a clear timeline that this is how things are gonna go. And as long as you're doing this, you're putting in this effort, this is the result you're gonna get. Straight line, very, very linear, very, very binary. But life is not like that. So coming from school and then doing very well, and when I learn hard and I apply myself, I do very well. When I don't do very well. And then coming to a life where it doesn't work like that. Sometimes you try your hardest, you do your best, and it's not good enough. You push yourself to do everything that you can to win. If you don't win, then you lose, and it's heartbreaking to say the least. And so I have been feeling a lot of that. And I don't know how to process that emotion. I don't know what is the right step to take. I don't know how to pretend to be excited about the fact that I'm not doing very well, and all the promises in code that were given, that, oh, if you do very well in school, you're going to be a very successful adult. And not having those things happen for me has been difficult, and I'm extremely upset about it. I know that I'm supposed to like create a video where it's like, oh, but guess what, I figured it out. No, I haven't figured it out. I have not figured it out. I'm still upset about it. And I know I'm not supposed to be admitting to these things, especially in an era where people would judge you for feeling negative emotion. But it's like negative emotions are part of life. Like feeling anxious, feeling upset, feeling angry, feeling jealous. It's a real emotion. It is part of life. I'm not going to lie to you. Whenever I see people who are like my age who have children, especially as somebody who loves kids, and I see them with children, it breaks my heart. Like, because I don't have any. When I see people, whether in real life or in the internet, share all these amazing like couple goal videos. It's cute. Like at the first instant, I'm like, oh my god, this is so cute. Like I can't wait till I have that with my partner. And then I realized that I don't have a partner, and dating has been very hard for me. I think I will do another story time about that. But like dating has not been great for me. I'm trying to learn how to date better, but I have not been very successful when it comes to dating, like at all. Like I've had some tragic horror stories. I've had some very heartbreaking ones too. Like I have dealt with a lot of heartbreak, and dating has not been good. So whenever people be like, "Oh, pretty people," I'm like, "Well, maybe then I'm not pretty enough because I had a hard time dating." Even to the point where sometimes I'm like, "Why?" Okay, so I'm sorry this video is all over the place, but like, this is literally me like venting and throwing up my emotions right now. But a part of me feels like there's no point in trying to find somebody that I'm great with, somebody that I genuinely love, and marry that person, because at the end of the day, they might hurt me. And another part of me feels like to just like, so because of that, like my solution to that is that just find somebody that kind of aligns with what you want to do in life. Whether or not you love them, like if you have similar goals, just make it work. Because I'm the kind of person, if I spend enough time with someone, I start liking them. So it's like, well, since you already have that flaw in your character, use the advantage. Just find somebody who has similar goals with you, and be with them and have children and find ways to create your own happiness, right? And then this other part of me that is the hopeless and helpless romantic, which is like, but no, but you deserve to feel love. Like you deserve to feel all those emotions and being adored and being loved and being cared for and somebody being excited to see you and spend time with you. Oh, why is this thing making me emotional? But like, that part of me also exists sometimes. So it's difficult managing those two parts of me because one part is a cynic and it's like, you already know this is going to end in tears. Why bother? And the other part is like, no, but maybe this time, like the song in, I don't know where I hear that song from. Is it Funny Girl? But I think it was first performed by Liza Minnelli and then by Kristen Chenoweth. It was like, maybe this time he'll stay, love won't hurry away, whatever. Um, but that song resonated with me so much because I was like, maybe this time, I'll be the girl who gets the guy who loves her and adores her and is crazy and excited about her and doesn't take her love for granted. But then this side of me is like, come on, man. Like we've played this scenario out multiple times, different characters, same result. So why bother? And when these emotions come to my mind, I wish I could say that I have an amazing thing to tell you that, oh, and because of that, I started doing this thing and then I feel better. But no, I have not figured it out. And even talking about it right now, I feel like I'm exposing myself too much and it's a bad idea. But I know that if I'm feeling this way, other people are feeling that way too. If you're somebody who has gone through this and now you're good, like yeah, you are reached the other side, by all means share how you got there because I wish I could get there too. I wish I could get there too and not feel negative emotions all the time. Anyway, subscribe if you want to see how this goes. And like this video if you care or you think it resonates with you or you want me to like continue talking about stuff like this. Yeah. As always, it's NanaYaatresses and thank you for listening.